Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video I wanted to talk about V Rising. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because tomorrow we are seeing a huge update come to the game and I'm quite excited about it. So let's just get into it. The Secrets of Gloomrot is a free expansion coming to V Rising on May 17th, and man, it's a big one. You will enter a massive zone with two complete unique areas that have been twisted in the pursuit of cruel science. Here you will navigate polluted valleys and lightning-scorched lands, where you will face 30 new enemy types and 13 new bosses. And along with the new areas, the old ones that you know quite well will see a huge revamp, with improved biomes, a new vineyard in Silverlight, a reimagined cursed forest, and a ton of other new points of interest to explore and experience. And along with many new additions and improvements to the map, they have also added an all-new weather hazard system, where you may succumb to poison gas choking hazards, be struck by lightning, crushed by destructive winds, and so much more. This is a very cool feature that I am very excited about. You will also experience all new trading hubs across the map, where you'll be able to exchange your coin to all new NPC vendors for amazing and powerful items. There really is an unbelievable amount of new content in this update, and what is really crazy is it's free. So let's have a closer look at some of the new features. First, the new zone, Gloomrot. This is of course a new zone that will be added to V Rising, and it's broken down into two subzones, North and South Gloomrot. This zone, as we've been shown in the trailers, is a zone that had all life and vibrance washed away, leaving behind a dark, mutated hellscape. This was caused by experiments that have left everything heavily radiated, tormented, and mutated. These experiments were conducted by Dr. Henry Blackbrew, who set out to manipulate the land and create powerful machines using the power of lightning. What's left now is a devastated land covered in his followers who now utilize these discoveries to wreak havoc, pillage resources, and just pretty much suck. This aspect of the new zone is a game changer for V Rising. The general atmosphere and combat of the game has always been heavily rooted in medieval times. Bows, crossbows, swords, that sort of thing, but no longer. With these new enemies, you're now facing lightning guns, radiation projectiles, Gatling guns. It has created a whole new difficulty when thinking in terms of combat. Along with all of these changes to the map and the combat, we also have a new blood type, Mutant Blood, which makes sense considering all of the new enemies are mutants. The effects this has is at tier 1 it gives you 25 to 50% reduced blood drain. At tier 2, 10 to 25 increased all resistance. At tier 3, 10 to 20 increased movement speed while shapeshifted. At tier 4, 40% chance to convert the victim to a random mutant when killing with a bite. And at tier 5, it boosts all effects by 30% of everything above. And along with the new blood type, we are also getting a couple new weapons, and of course a new weapon type. First, the new weapons. The greatsword and the pistol, and they play very much like you would expect. The greatsword, for example, is a big, heavy, hard-hitting, clumsy weapon that will take some time to master, but once mastered it will feel like you're unstoppable. And the pistol, well, it's what you would expect. You wield dual pistols, and they work very much like any other ranged weapon, simply a bit faster and do a bit more damage than stuff like the crossbow. And the new weapon type, legendary weapons. While playing the game, you will loot broken weapons. What you do with these is you take them to your ancestral forge and using the required materials repair them, and then you'll have a new legendary weapon that you can wield. And one of the best new features they are adding to this expansion is the new territory system. What this does is virtually eliminate griefing when it comes to building, which is a huge deal when it comes to any crafting survival game. Now, with this new system, you will now place your castle heart, and instead of claiming land in a radius, it then claims the entire blocked out region of land, and no one else can build on this. So although it does now, in a way, cap the size of your build, it also now prevents people from slamming down crap beside you and completely ruining your potential build plan. And while on the topic of bases, with this expansion you will now be able to build multi-level castles, a feature I know many of you wanted when we did our last playthrough. So now you will finally be able to build that base that you had envisioned without limitations. And the final change I want to mention is the new school of magic that will be available to you, Storm Magic. This new magic will be a great new aggressive school of magic that will ensure that you can destroy your enemies in the new zone. There are also a ton of other new features available that I will cover in future videos. I simply didn't want to spoil anything before it was released, but I did want to point this out for anyone who may own this game. I also wanted to let everyone know that I will be launching a private community server for this playthrough of this expansion tomorrow, so join our community Discord for info on that. I of course would like to thank GPORTAL who are providing this server in partnership with me. I've used their services for years for almost every game I have ever hosted servers for, and they're just simply amazing. So I do hope to see you in the game. And if you plan to host your own server with friends, also check out the description and use the code to create your server over at GPORTAL. Not only will you save money, but you will also support the channel. So really, it's a win-win. So guys, will you be checking out this free expansion? Let me know in the comments. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.